I think it's supposed to look more like a dumbbell than a shake weight, but regardless.
I mean, Necrodancer I felt like Necrodancer, when it had both the fight, I mean, the boss, when it had both the spawn minimization and the luring, it became like kind of way too peaceful, right? It's like there's like it's like impossible to die. It never happens.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. Once people got good at luring, it was just like, okay, we'll just make.
So I guess now
happen.
it's a bit more similar to like Necrodancer 2, where you can do the lures, but you have to navigate through some stuff to do it.
Correct. Yeah, it's just a little scarier.
Yeah. It's
right,
it's
we
quite a
are
lot scarier.
Here we go. Yeah, and also it's one of those things that if you take longer, it's gonna get worse for you. Oh, that immediate earthquake spell, and look at the play by Oblivion to just fly in there. That makes so much sense.
Bomb.
I didn't even think about that. Did Spooty bomb it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's way better to use the bat. Interesting.
Yeah, I think you'd probably rather have the bomb than the half. That was an interesting place to use Earth Spell. He's just using Earth Spell just wall off enemies.
Yeah, just plug up the hole. Very nicely.
Save some time. He doesn't have to kill him.
Yeah, and that's why he's got a lead right now. Also, I saw Tic-Tac-Fo in the chat. I forgot to read your message from your tip. So, yeah, you messaged $5 donation or tip that was a bill for each depth. DLC hype. Nice. Yeah, it's super fun. I'm excited for everybody to get a
depth.
Yeah, 5 depths. It was $5. Dollar bill.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it took me a while too because we don't have dollar bills. If you said loony for each depth, that would have made a lot more sense to me, personally, on a personal level.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you know, that's probably what tripped me. Yeah, because like what $1 notes. That's.
All right. Thanks again, though, Tic Tac. Appreciate it a lot. We are off, and it is dark in here. Oblivion with the lead here, going up against Coral Rift. Now he's gonna fly over there for a nice
he's gonna earth
spell. A little faster if you fly than if you run through the water. Spooty doing the same thing.
So does he prefer shield or earth? That's interesting. He prefers shield.
Prefers shield. I would agree. I think shield is just a little bit better.
Well, he already got the Coral Rift kill, which is the best earth spell kill, right?
Yes. That is
so he might feel like he's not going to get that much more value out of the earth spell.
Yeah, could be. I wonder if he's gonna remember or if either racer's gonna make sure that they remember that or that they flipped the order, because I think it's easy to get used to where your transform button is.
Yes. Yeah, I have been thinking that it might be nice to
sort of stick it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting that there's that strategic element of you can choose that you might want to drop it sometimes, right? But on the other hand, like having it switch keys is really annoying. So,
yeah, but that's kind of, I mean, that's funny because that was the old way things was that spells used to be on a particular set of keys. And then that got changed. Yeah, so it used to be actually super satisfying. Nope. It was before backpacks. So it used to be super satisfying where left-right, if you do left and right, that was fireball. And it was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. That just feels right to just like launch fire out the side when you press left and right at the same time.
Oh,
especially if you're on a dance pad.
It goes left and right.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the old way it was. And then when it got changed, everyone was mad because it's like, I'm so used to this and now I can't handle it. But obviously that allowed for more spells and other various things. So.
Oh, so Spooty found an obsidian rapier.
Yeah, he did. I didn't notice that, but Oblivion
I think it like just happened.
Doing some good bat action here. He's a little quicker on the trigger for the bat. Yeah, Spooty's probably gonna have a much faster death metal fight here, and I wonder how much this is gonna cost Oblivion.
Although,
yep, Spooty's now ahead.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah, because Oblivion dropped the beat, he couldn't check a boss chest, and it wasn't a very good one, so I guess, yeah, that ends up working out for Spooty.
And with this build, Dolphin Melee is actually pretty good in Zone 4 because you can teleport the Blade Masters.
That's true.
And the Ooze Golems. So he's actually like getting a fair bit of value out of it.
Oh man, Oblivion, why didn't you use that wall pig? That wall pig was lined up perfectly. Also, difference in the Zone 5 placements again. Spooty's was right at the top.
That's odd. Why do they have different? No, it should be the same. Oh, it is this. It is different. Why is it different? That's strange.
Wait, is it different?
Because they both have Ring of Peace. So I don't know why it would be different.
Does it just completely re-roll it when it's Peace, so it's just different every time? I don't know.
I mean, if they both have the same build, I don't know why it would be different. It's possible that like there's something they did on an earlier floor that was different. Yeah. Which I don't know. Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
Just something I have to fix, I guess. So, Spooty got down to 4-3 first.
Oh yeah.
Just barely, but.
Yeah, it was kind of a bad exit room on 4-2 for Oblivion.
Or 4-4-4, I meant. Sorry, said the wrong word.
Sorry.
But and has a much faster fortissimo because Oblivion doesn't really have
Oblivion's
much for it.
Kind of just mashing it. That works pretty well.
Yeah, it's the mashing.
I think he just forgoing the chests just to get back there. But Spooty getting a little spooked there by the gnome, and at half a heart, no ability to. Okay, he did heal, and he got back to the Nocturna, so he's a little safer. Scary though.
Also, Oblivion actually managed to pull ahead, which is interesting.
Yeah, without the Obsidian Rapier. Although he's
just
letting that thing shove him along because the parry.
Yeah, it's actually speeding him up, right? Because every time he parries it, it pushes him towards the exit.
Yeah, so he's killing things. It's like he's lunging with a cutlass.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! The trapdoor there, beat for
door.
beat, going down to Zone 5 boss. This is insane. Who's got this? I don't even know. Who's got the better build for this? I think it's gonna be a bomb bat for Oblivion, maybe a bomb rapier for. Oh, this is the weird one where the beholders get in the way, and a bit of a quick. Oh, you know what didn't happen? The Ozuma special. Yes, Spooty got the Ozuma, so he did a little. Oh no!
Oh!
And Oblivion goes down, and I think the Ozuma special might have done the difference there.
Yeah, he probably would have been able to do it with Ozuma.
Wow!
That was really close. Holy crap!
What a finish on that race! That was insane.
Yeah, I have to wonder if Oblivion went down because he got a little spooked. Because he was thinking...
He might have been like, oh, I should have done the Ozuma special or something. Because that's a pretty standard move. Like, because you get a very early and easy 4 damage on Konga. And you certainly don't need the boss chest. Because the cost of it is using your flawless. But
does it even spawn a boss chest on the last boss floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that can be useful if you're doing score. If you get a gold scroll, I guess. It does do it. It's a bit of a meme.
You look for Riches Scroll, you almost never get Riches Scroll. But is it even worth it? Given that you have Crown on, so you lose like 10 gold checking for Riches Scroll.
It is worth it if you do find it, but it's not.
Well, if you find it, it's worth it. But maybe it's rare enough.
Sometimes what you want to do is as soon as you kill the boss, you kill yourself, right? You pick up, or as soon as you pick up the gold, it's cheaper to kill yourself on the beat with blood magic than to walk 2 squares to the exit.
Yeah, well, if you have gold ring, that's pretty common, right?
Oh yeah, if you have gold ring, you just kill yourself right away.
Yeah.
Pretty funny. All right, well, Spooty wins the Nocturna race in a like ridiculous ending. I mean, the fact that Oblivion kept up with Spooty when Spooty had probably number 2 pre-DLC weapon. Some might say number 1 pre-DLC weapon. The Obsidian Rapier, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and he was keeping up with it just on Cutlass. Like
just Cutlass.
Which is pretty interesting.
And I think it was just, he's a little more effective with the bat. He's certainly
his bat usage is really smooth, right?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't hesitate at all with it and gets a lot of value.
Which I like. I look forward to everybody getting really comfortable with this high level Nocturna where you're using bats to great effect.
So they saw base rapier and they didn't take it. That's interesting. Neither of them took it.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I mean it's fine, I guess.
I feel like it's kind of a coin flip on if you're going to benefit or not from that. And Oblivion maybe RTMPing there, maybe just...
Who wants the food shop? It's not food shop.
Slight difference in dove placement.
Yeah, I don't know where it's best to put the dove.
I don't know.
Although either. If you put it above, it means that if you get the freeze familiar, you can't put that above.
Yeah, freeze familiar above is where I always put it. I always do dove left, rat right, and freeze up.
Huh.
And I've never seen shield because I don't know if it's in it. Is it in it?
Shield is not
currently benched
because it doesn't have graphics.
Ah, gotcha. And the shield, I've actually never tried it because I think it was in for one build and I didn't get a chance to play during that time.
Oh, okay.
But
well, it seems pretty fun, so it'll probably
squish people into walls, right? And it bumps things back.
Yeah, it's kind of like Earth Spell. So
Yeah.
you get to push people around and squish them.
Pushing people around, nice. My dream's coming true, finally.
So they both found this glass longsword.
Yep, that's pretty much all their build is a glass longsword. Oblivion's got some more bombs.
It's not a Warhammer, but it's still pretty good.
It's true. It's no Warhammer. That is a Ring of Mana that currently is unpaired with any sort of spell. I'm sure you saw.
You could kill for that shop, but maybe there's not that much point.
It also takes time, takes bombs.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking like do bomb plus the free scroll, but I mean that also wastes your free scroll. It's not.
Ooh, Ring of Frost. Not as good when you have a super. That sucks for Spooty. That was just really poorly timed. Everything just kind of bad timing there. When you have that much damage, it's rare for a situation like that to occur, but Minotaurs move quickly and have a lot of health.
I had a beat to hit it, but it was a bit of a surprise. Like, it's hard to react to it.
Yeah, lucky charm pickup there for Oblivion.
I
was gonna say there's that potential. One of the other ideas we floated out there was the Ring of Mana, like nerfing the Ring of Mana, but giving you like a really basic spell, just so that it doesn't suck when you find it without anything. But I don't know. I mean,
yeah, it might be interesting to have it do something, even if you don't have a spell. Right. I don't know. I mean, like, it's one of these trade-offs where it's like, if you have something that's a pure combo piece, then that can be kind of fun too, right? Because like Ring of Becoming's like that, right?
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. It depends. It's all like balance and stuff.
Yeah. It's all trade-offs, like
something should happen.
How you want the item to be.
It's really strong right now, and has been.
Oh, mana?
Mana, yeah.
Yeah. Although, like here, Spooty would have actually been pretty unhappy. Like, I think he would have taken the Frost Ring because he looked at the purple chest and was like,
yeah, because you didn't pair it. That's like the only downside of it is you have to pair it. But if you do, it's like the best thing ever.
Yeah. Which
is why their vanilla game has a sub 4 world record. Just the dumbest thing ever. But yeah, Oblivion's got a pretty straight shot to victory right now. This is a really nice weapon swap for him to go to the Obsidian.
He's incredibly far ahead.
Yeah, well, Spooty died, so that's gonna cost a lot of time. And this is just a really nice pair. It's just very safe. And of course, the dove clearing the way as well. Good old dove.
Yeah.
I like his little flappy.
Well, it's kind of interesting, like having it point the direction you're going in Zone 4 is like very helpful.
The dove?
But in a way, like maybe it's almost more useful to have it point behind you, because then as things are catching up to you, they just get teleported.
Yeah.
So you can just run ahead of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of prefer it in the way I'm going, but it's hard to know specifically over the course of a run what that's going to be. What just happened? He planted a bomb and got teleported. That was pretty amazing.
Was that intentional?
I have no idea. So, I mean,
because that's like
Yeah, leaving a bomb behind when you get teleported away is a pretty funny thing. I can't imagine.
It probably wasn't intentional because I don't think he would have wanted it.
Well, you just don't want to be teleported in that situation.
This is actually like, oh, he has a potion, so actually this is not that scary. But there's like this statue there, and he has like a explosive statue, and he has a flail. So like if he clicks any direction that's like the wrong direction, then he kills himself.
Right.
Or he uses the potion.
Yeah. I would take the blood shovel there.
He can't afford it. Maybe he's gonna farm.
Oh, he might farm then. I didn't notice the. Oh my. Okay. Well, he's got enough gold now.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna go buy it. Although, yeah, he doesn't have health.
With the potion,
right
it's
now,
okay.
With the potion, it's good, and with the Crown of Thorns, it'll be good.
And this is Deadringer here, so.
Not yet.
Yes, Green Yoshi. Oh, you're right. There's a Zone 5.
Yes.
Yep.
It is in fact DLC, even though they're playing Cadence.
And there's few DLC items currently in the build. Just that Frost Dagger. And
there's the Ring of Frost, which is pretty significant.
Yeah, it's a big deal. You're right.
But it's true, like, not that many.
Well, nobody's got a Warhammer currently. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, no Warhammer. They don't have the DLC item, which is Warhammer.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to have to make a rule in Condor that you have to ban the Warhammer. If you pick up the Warhammer, you have to reset. That was the thing that we've been lucky enough to be close enough to Ryan for most of the thing that if something was so broken in racing, he would pretty much just remove it instead of us having to like, because, you know, that was a meme back in the old Wrath of the Lamb days of Isaac where there were items that if you touched it, oh, wow, wait, what?
Huh?
Oh, I'm mad for Spooty. I'm mad for Spooty. Look at this replay. I'm actually mad. Why did the Golem not die? Because there was a harpy behind it. It should have been squished, though, I think.
Oh, did he use Earth Spell?
Yeah. So he used Earth Spell as a harpy, like, caught up to him.
Oh.
And I feel like it should have squished him, but it didn't. Instead, it just didn't put the wall up. And then Spooty died to an he was locked in a room with an ogre. Do you think that that's natural behavior, that? I mean, you could make the argument for that, but...
I'd have to watch it again to figure out what actually happened.
So he went to do the Earthquake spell, and like the beat before it, a harpy pulled in behind the ogre that was next to him. So the ogre actually... Well, what would have happened is that the ogre would have been knocked back and still smashed him through the wall. So he would have died for sure, but the harpy pulled in, and what happened was he earthquaked, and then where the wall should have gone, the ogre just blocked that wall and then smashed him. There were stairs on that square? Oh, really?
Oh, it was the stairs.
Oh, I didn't even see the stairs.
Oh my god.
Wow. Although I think that even if it did push him back, he would have died because ogre of phasing, right? Like ogres will spot you a mile away and smash you right through the wall, so they smell you.
Yeah, I'll have to remind myself.
Wow, that was a brutal death. So
mod.
Brutal death count 2 for Spooty, I believe. All right. I thought he was on the stairs, actually. But, I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah,
like, if you...
Exactly.
If an enemy gets blocked when the Earth Spell tries to push it back, then it should just die.
Right. But
so...
if there were stairs there, then that's just the trolliest thing ever.
Yeah, I wonder, you know... Does it try to push back the enemy even if there are stairs? Can't remember.
I have no idea.
Should
Interesting.
should check.
And kind of unfortunate situation there. Yeah, just slightly going back to the band in the Wrath of the Lamb. So back in the boiler days, which a lot of Condor sort of modeled after, or at least initially, there were items that if you touched, like if you picked them up, you had to reset because they were banned, because they wanted to try and make racing more fair by removing certain items because it was not seeded racing. So if someone finds something, it's like, okay, well, they win. So then they're like, okay, that's banned. But then it was a situation that sometimes people would accidentally pick up an item because you just run into the pedestal, especially if you're running fast. And then it's like, well, sorry, got to reset. It's like, oh, this sucks too. Everything sucks about this. And so...
yeah, I mean, at least with Necrodancer, when there are bans, then you can just ban it in. I mean, not that there haven't yet, except for luck, but you can ban it in the XML, right?
That's true. The modding, although they've been able to mod Isaac now. Like there's some racing mods out there that are pretty good. Where a lot of it is just sort of banning rooms because there's a lot of really bad rooms because there's so many rooms.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about having early access, you know, having something like Warhammer that's, you know, probably kind of busted, you know, it'll only be busted for a relatively short period of time, hopefully.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Like, we had Ryan's ear a little bit when, like, the teal scroll completely ruined speedrunning, where it's like, okay, you need to find a teal scroll to just skip a floor, right? That was, and then the Boots of Speed also were a thing that were banned largely because the community wanted, because they were cool items. Boots of Speed was a really neat item, but it was just not, I don't know. It was just not fair, I guess. I don't know.
Boots of Speed is also like massively buggy.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. There was crazy bugs with it.
Yeah. Although, like, you know, I mean, it's the kind of thing you could imagine if it didn't have crazy bugs. You could do something like, oh, you have a speed scroll or something, and maybe it just gives you the effect for a floor.
Oh yeah,
because that would be pretty balanced.
That'd be
neat. Something like that.
It'd be like a heart transplant, only you'd have like the advantage over movement over other enemies.
Yeah, I guess it is very similar to heart transplant, almost to the point where it's kind of redundant. Oh yeah, but the movement advantage over enemies is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, like you can chase minotaurs and hit them, which is kind of fun. I've always loved that sort of aspect of it.
So Oblivion skipping the whip.
Yeah, skipping the whip there. Looks like Spooty's taking the whip, or maybe
Spooty's
just
taking the whip.
Maybe just
no
fighting
way.
the red dragon with the whip.
Oh, okay, he just wants to do this.
Yeah,
okay, that's
fine. So many monkeys though.
Yeah.
So that was definitely some more efficient bat usage for Oblivion than it was for Spooty. Although this
is
Deep Blues is a little off the rails here. Kings move diagonally there, Oblivion. Oh no.
Oh god. Oh god.
Had to back off, and this is going to give Spooty a great chance here to.
Yeah,
Spooty is passing him.
Not a very efficient Deep Blues.
Not at all. If only he had the whip.
Oh, so Oblivion RTMPs it. So it's deliberate. He did it on purpose, obviously.
Waits it out and decides not to go for purple and gets a Miner's Cap, which definitely is better than a Ring of Luck.
So it looks like Miner Cap is getting to Spooty as well. Oh, he gets himself stuck with a glass shovel because he blew up his obsidian shovel. Whoops.
All right, moving on up. By the way, our next race will be the finals. Winner of this moves on.
But Oblivion's happy because he gets the map. Like he has map. And
he died to a pink orc. I didn't even know that's what they were called in the game. Rip.
Pink orc.
Pink orc. Let's see that. Replay.
Yeah, you know, he was. I guess he went into bat form to try to handle the swarm, but it was just too much.
Flying a little too close to the sun. Oh yeah. A little too close to the sun there, Oblivion. And Oblivion's main character proving too strong. It's not over yet though. Spooty rocking half.
Yeah, he's at like about a 2 minute, a little over 2 minute disadvantage, which is it's possible to overcome that.
It can be difficult.
But he'll just have to play really. He'll have to put on a lot of pressure and force Spooty to either play risky or.
Well, if Spooty slow plays at all, this is a situation where, as Oblivion, you want to really just push as much as you can.
Yeah, and I think, you know, it's Spooty, you have to expect him to slow play.
Oh, Oblivion, what are you doing? You really did that wrong. Jumped right into a monkey. Let's see if he can do a little better job with his Deep Blues. So far, so good. A little more standard. And I think he'll probably take the Miner's Cap again. And there is a Ring of Courage for Spooty. That's really nice. Miner's Cap, Ring of Courage with the Cutlass. Ooh, Courage Titanium Axe though. Huh. That is delicious. It looks
yeah,
like he's
given that he's ahead.
Yeah, he might. That would be something that if you're Oblivion, you pick up for speed.
Yes. Yeah, because that would definitely give you. Well, it should make you faster than the Cutlass.
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah,
you got
like
that sort of
theoretically it
pseudo-rocket
does.
build.
The only reason it wouldn't is if you have to play safer because of it.
This is true. Please tell me the eggs that hatch into devils are called deviled eggs.
Ooh, he could do Mop if he wants.
He could do Mop. Looks like he does not want.
Not looking for Mop?
Also, yes, deviled eggs is great. Lots of good puns. This game only rivaled by Gungeon, I would say. Or Pungeon. But, I don't know. I think there was a Steam Awards about the game with the best puns. Pretty sure that was actually an actual award on Steam, because Steam is a meme.
That's fine. So Oblivion only 2 floors back. Well, or 3, 1, 2, 3. It depends on your count.
2 floors. Well, it depends where you start counting, but yeah. Yeah, he's close. And if he has a nice boss fight here, he'll be in good shape, although this is a little spicy. Alright, Coral Riff really doesn't have too much to quick kill this Coral Riff.
Yeah, because this is a 5 health Coral Riff, so it's a little slow.
Yeah, he's just using bad iframes, and then he's gonna have to hit him twice. Which can be a little scary with all of the things, but he handles it very nicely.
He did it really efficiently.
Yep, that's about as well as he could have done there.
Yeah, he's closed the gap to 1 floor.
Doesn't even pick up
the ring of
the ring. Doesn't even touch it. Just disgusted.
Did he? He must have thought that he. I wonder if he got himself mixed up with Spooty and thought he had courage.
Maybe.
Because like, if you.
No real reason to not take that other than it costs you 2 beats, which I think is probably worth.
For shielding, yeah.
Yeah, because you can use that to make up more.
Yeah,
than 2 beats.
it's like better than a shield scroll, right? It's pretty good.
Yeah, because you just push, and then if you get hit, you get hit, and then you deal with it. Okay, this is
this situation is
a tight little
insane.
spicy spot here. Okay, he transformed right in time. That was a really smart play.
Yeah.
He used the iframes to bomb himself out of there, but that cost him way too much time. Spooty about to move down to his Zone 4 boss, Conga.
Oh yeah, so because it's only just the 1 boss, then yeah, Spooty pretty much has it. I mean, he would have to suffer extreme commentary curse at this point.
Yeah, this is looking good for Spooty, but he did just bomb himself, so he's down to a heart. Oh god. I mean, it is
like
Nocturna.
they get Conga a lot in Zone 5.
Yeah, Conga.
Or not Zone 5. This is Zone 4.
That's Zone 4.
Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the lookout for what this boss is going to be. All right, some nice conduit strats here from Oblivion. Don't jump off that conduit. Food shop, though. Nomming on those cookies. Cookie. Oh!
Yeah, he decided he didn't want to. Oh,
Black Scaly Knight. And that's curtains for Oblivion, I'd imagine. Especially if Spooty was paying any attention.
Yeah. I mean, Spooty doesn't have armor, so all you have going for you is just the kind of innate safety of Nocturna.
Yeah, which you've got the sort of like free hit potion thing.
As much as we talk it up, lots of people have taught us Nocturna.
Yeah.
So
it's that ogre is right behind. Oh, this is a lot of damage there, Spooty. Get on the wire. Beep, 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 beep. All right, he does have courage. Sometimes courage you can be a little too gung-ho. Going for that quartz armor, why not?
Oh, quartz armor is really good in this situation, right?
Yeah.
Because it just means you're not going to get like one shot by anything.
Yeah, you'll have to get hit 3 times to die, at least. Those orcs, though, keep hitting them.
Wow, so this is the 3rd race, right?
You can insta-kill Konga with Ozuma. With Earth. Interesting. I'm not sure about that.
Oh.
Alright. It is Fortissimo again.
Oh, maybe the idea is like you get him off the throne, then you just bomb the throne without bombing Konga, and then you hit him with Earth.
Yeah, I don't know. Down goes Oblivion again. But yeah, speaking of which, that's Spooty moving on to the finals. So it's gonna be a Spooty Steak Finals. All right, hope you are all ready for this. This is gonna be pretty great, I believe.
Oh, somebody was asking what the conduit does. So it just gives you like this lightning attack. So if you attack things, then anything connected to it gets hit for 1 damage.